What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, RealGamer27. I'm back again with another video. Before I get started, I want to let y'all guys know that I am back on schedule with the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. It will resume tonight. I didn't do it last Thursday because, of course, it was Switch Day. And, of course, I was basically in line waiting on that midnight release, and I was very, very excited. I'm still excited about my Switch. I love my Switch. And I love the future with Nintendo. The future with the Switch is a lot of promise and potential with this console. I'm loving it so far. So we will be talking about our Switch impressions and Zelda impressions tonight in the podcast. And I guess another thing, I will be giving out some eShop cards. I got some eShop cards I'm going to give out. And I might have more. I don't know. It depends. Because I don't want to give out too much, and I don't want my wife chasing me with a frying pan telling me that I'm spending too much money, y'all guys. So basically, yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight for Real Talk with Real Gamer podcast, and I guess after that, let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, guys, I want to talk about this Rime situation. I know a lot of y'all guys are upset, especially y'all Nintendo fans, because a lot of y'all are basically saying that, oh, here we go again. It's like third parties is doing that shit again, and I kind of feel what y'all going through. Like, this is pretty anti-consumer, and it's poor judgment and stuff like this. Nintendo should basically have some kind of quality control kind of deal going on with third parties. Be like, look, if y'all can't get these games released on time, then don't even bother at all. If you plan on putting a different price tag, a higher price tag on these games, then don't even bother at all. You know, because stuff like this giving a lot of Nintendo fans a reason to not support this game. So basically, this article, I'm gonna read a little bit of it. Basically said there's the release date for the puzzle adventure Rime has been announced for the PS4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. The Switch version will arrive later this summer. Rime's release date was announced through an official press release from 6-Foot Gray Box and developer Tequila Works. Rime will release both digitally and physically on May 26th for Windows PC, PS4, Xbox One. The former PS4 exclusive will retail for $30. The Switch version will arrive shortly after later this summer and will arrive with a suggested retail price of $40. $40 with no explanation. So why is the Switch version $40 and why is it delayed? That is the problem here. You know, stuff like this give me a flashback to Mass Effect 3 for the Nintendo Wii U. Mass Effect 3 was basically a full price game for an old game, in which if you had a 360 and the PS3, EA released the trilogy at the same time for a much cheaper price. I think it was around either $30 or $40, while the Wii U owners get the full price, a $60 price Mass Effect 3, and it didn't even have all the DLC. The other games had the DLC, but not that version. You know, like, what are we going through this again? Like, come on, man. Y'all have to have a better explanation, because right now the Nintendo fan base is pretty heated right now, and it's very unacceptable. They can't have that excuse that it's hard to develop this game for the Switch, because just about every developer came out and said how easily it was to develop this game for the Switch. So they can throw that out the window, because I'm pretty sure it was a lot easy to develop this game for the Switch, probably more easier than the Xbox One and PS4. So what is the main reason on why they doing this? Because stuff like this is basically is giving me a deja vu all over again. And if the Nintendo fan base don't show up to buy this game, maybe that might, you know, be a reason for some of these other third parties to be like, well, Nintendo fan base, they didn't support their game, so we're not gonna put games on the Switch. So I really hope it does not come down to that. I really hope that these developers have enough common sense to be like, well, I don't blame them. I don't blame them for not buying that game, because that's unacceptable. That's very anti-consumer. And why the hell do you want to delay the game and at the same price instead of be like, here's a token for, you know, for gratitude, like here's some extra content, DLC, whatever, but there's no mentioning about that. They just slapping $10 extra. There's no, I can't, if you are a Nintendo fan or whatever, Nintendo YouTuber, and you trying to come up with some kind of excuse on why they are doing this, then I lost all respect for you. There's no excuse for this. No excuse for this. Like, come on, man. It's always the Nintendo fan base that gets shafted like this. And we were supposed to be getting away from this Wii U nightmare. And it's like this nightmare is coming back to the Switch. Hopefully it's just with this game, because later down the future, I don't want to be like, well, here's this such and such game coming to the system. Here's Call of Duty, or Assassin's Creed, or whatever. It's come to Switch, and all of a sudden, oh, it's gonna delay for 6 months. Oh, yeah, Nintendo fans didn't show up to buy it. Like, I really hope it does not come down to that, because it's going to be a nightmare. I don't think it will, but like I say, man, hopefully they will come out with a better explanation on why they did this. Right now, they're kind of silent. They're silent, like the No Man's Skies developer. Very silent, not giving us an explanation why they did what they did. So, like I say, man, I don't blame y'all Nintendo fans. They'll show up and buy this game. I know I was watching Rule 2 review video a while ago. Shouts out to him. He basically said he's gonna buy it for the PS4 because he don't want to basically, you know, boycott the game because of the Switch version. Look, man, you do what you do what you want, you got to do with that. But for me, I don't support people like that. I don't, even though I own all consoles, as you can tell, I own all consoles. But shit like that, I don't give nobody my money. If it's like this, if they fuck over the Xbox owners or Sony owners, PS4 owners, I doubt that, because a PS4 is leading by a wide margin. I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing because it's unacceptable. Very anti-consumer. It's not just because they only doing this for Nintendo fans. If they would do that on the PlayStation fans and the Xbox fans, I would have boycott, or I would have basically wait until a pre-owned version comes out, so they won't get my money. That's just how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. You know, but the game looks good, and if you're a huge Zelda fan, I suggest this game. The game looks it looks beautiful. I'm pretty sure that they was inspired by Zelda, and it looks like a Wind Waker a type of game, and I would love to play it, but I need to know what they are planning on saying about this situation. They better have a good excuse on why they charging extra money and at the same time delaying. You know, it's like you set somebody on fire and at the same time you threw more gasoline on. That's just how I feel about this situation, man. So like I say, man, I really hope that there will be an explanation for this in the near future, because right now I'm not happy, and I was planning on buying this game. I love Wind Waker, and this game is giving me that nostalgic feeling on Wind Waker. That's one of my favorite all-time games, Wind Waker, and this game looks like it's going to be a good game. And right now, what they're doing with the Nintendo Switch owners, that's just not right, man. So anyway, guys, y'all just give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on how y'all feel about this situation, man. Like I say, man, you can't damage control this, man. It's fucked up. It's bullshit. Because I'm pretty sure no developer would do anything like that to the Sony fan base. They would never do that, because that's what all the money is. Well, that's where most of the money is going with the PS4, because PS4 got over 50 million consoles sold. They won't do that. They won't do that. That's just how I feel about that. But like I said, y'all give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on how y'all feel about this situation. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Google Plus and Twitter. And once again, this is your boy Rime27, and y'all have a good day.